to find out.
Hmm.
Okay, and we are live. I've got Fisherman here with Zach and Tony, Sensei Domino. How are you guys?
Doing fantastic. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, all is going well in the universe.
Sure is.
You know, some things more than others, but actually had a nice day of weather today. It was beautiful,
Yeah, the weather was nice here too.
and I did absolutely nothing.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's been raining nonstop here.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been horrific down that way.
Oh yeah. Had 4 tree limbs fall down last week on Tuesday. They even canceled school Tuesday and Wednesday
oh yeah.
Wow,
for rain. That's how
Wow.
bad
I've
it
never heard of
was.
I've
Yeah, I
never
know.
heard of school getting canceled for rain.
Yeah, Thursday the teachers had to go, but the kids did not. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Lots of damage. I think something like 700,000 homes without electricity. So it was pretty bad.
It must
yeah.
have been.
Just
Yeah.
seeing all the footage, it was just an apocalyptic storm.
Yeah, nothing like Oklahoma though. Prayers to those that were affected in Oklahoma because those were really bad. We
Yeah,
had
that was
nothing
sure.
compared to that.
That was a monster storm that just rolled through.
Yeah,
Okay.
just in time for that new Twisters movie. I had no idea they were making a sequel.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard.
the new Twister movie? Interesting.
Yeah, I heard that was coming back, and part of me is like, okay, cool, and the other part of me is like,
Why?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, of all the things that could be made, do we really need another Twister movie?
Hey, I
What we
saw
need is
I saw the
Twister
first.
Shark, Tornado Shark movie.
Oh, Sharknado.
Sharknado.
We need. What are they on? Part 5. We need part 6.
Yes. It's petition for
that
it.
was epically bad. I had to watch it.
Oh God, the Sci-Fi Channel hit a home run.
They really did.
It was so terrible,
It
yet-
spawned so many different films in that sort of genre.
And everybody in the country was talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They really were.
Like,
Sharknado.
legitimately. It's like, and then they just kept pumping them out. It's like, all right, you know
Yeah.
what? Strike while the iron is hot. I do not begrudge the Sci-Fi Channel, especially Asylum Studios, at all.
They must be making money if they're releasing them.
Oh, they're
And you know, they did a good job of bringing back actors that you had long forgotten about. David Hasselhoff had an appearance.
like Ian
Yeah.
Ziering.
Ian Ziering.
Who had thought of Ian Ziering since about 1997?
Right.
Yeah.
They even brought back that Lava Lantula or whatever. And they had Steve Guttenberg and Michael Winslow from Police
Yeah,
Academy.
I was,
Oh,
I
wow.
was watching that. I was like, was that Steve Guttenberg? Like, yeah, it
Right.
is.
Yeah,
And I got happy.
yeah. Those weren't bad. I enjoyed them.
I mean,
Yeah.
all told, they were entertaining.
They were, and that's all you expect from a made-for-TV movie, you know.
Right. Especially on that kind of budget.
Well,
Right.
I'm looking forward to Howard the Duck's new movie coming out.
There's a new Howard the Duck movie.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, part of me is kind of excited. The other part of me is like, why?
Yeah.
Well, we know
the
why.
first one is fantastic, and everybody hates it. I love it.
Oh,
I
I
know.
love that.
Why do people dump on Howard the Duck? It was a great movie. It
I
was
enjoyed it.
exactly the character.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why they dumped on it.
I
Not a lot of
enjoyed
people like Howard the Duck.
Yeah. You know, for a George Lucas movie, that doesn't hold up. But for anybody else, it's just fine.
Oh, yeah.
And like, you know, and that was the movie that made me realize I had a crush on Leah Thompson.
Who
Oh,
did?
hey, that's good. We still like a movie.
Yeah, it's
Especially
like,
after seeing Some Kind of Wonderful.
right.
Oh,
Hey, all right then. Oh Lord.
On that note,
Yeah, let's get.
I'll
rolling.
mention the guys I sent out to this month,
All right.
and that's Pete Peters, Pat Richer, Terry Seinbach, Ricky Horton, Henry Cotto, Don Paul, Jim Endrich, Mike Herkey, Danny Jackson, Chris Carpenter, Juan Gonzalez, Mark Thumbad, Jerry Reed, Don August. I'm not expecting that one back because I hear that he's charging now.
Don August is?
That's what I heard.
Why?
Of all
I
the
don't
people
know.
in the world to start charging, Don August is one of them.
That's what I heard
Ridiculous.
Weird.
on the phone that I'm on.
Maybe he's getting tired of signing, so he slapped on a signing fee in the hopes people would leave him alone.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Charlie LeBron, Dennis Radstein, Mike Kingley, Terry Kennedy, Jim Clancy, Tommy Herr. Let me close my window.
I was gonna say, what is that?
Yeah, I like kind of peered out. I was like, what is my neighbor doing?
How rude of them to mow the lawn when I'm doing it live.
Right?
Yeah, no. How dare you?
Pete Hornich, Keith Hernandez, Billy Spears, and Gene Larkin.
I just got Ricky Horton back not too long ago. He's a good signer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so that'll.
Sorry, I'm interested in Keith Hernandez. If you get him back, let me know.
I am too,
for sure.
because I've tried in the past to no avail.
I just saw a recent success in the past year.
Hey,
So I figured I might as well try it.
it's worth a shot. Worst comes to
Definitely.
worst, you lose a card.
Yeah. Unless it's his rookie, it's not worth much.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, with a lot of those players, that kind of is the way.
Yeah.
So going on to baseball, it sounded like.
I'm going to open up a pack of 21-22 Series 1 Upper Deck.
TTM, well, maybe, because while you're doing that, Tony, we were talking, we said it's going to be harder to get current players to sign, I think, these days.
I agree. I think a lot more, companies are asking them more of their time than they did in the past. And so they're spending, days out of the year, out of their free time, signing thousands of autographs for card companies. And so...
they're now of the mindset, if I'm going to do it, I might as well get paid for it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think so.
Well, thankfully, the old guys are still okay.
And you still have current NASCAR and hockey players that are old school and will sign for you. But it seems like
football player, occasional
football player. But you're seeing almost across the board, current or retired in baseball, they're all charging.
Yeah,
and that's disappointing.
It really is disappointing.
But we keep on trying. Maybe that'll maybe that trend will die.
I mean, I did get Jim Palmer to sign for me for free. That was a win.
Right, exactly. Every now and then, if you can get somebody that charges for free, you take it.
Yeah.
Shea Weber's retired, isn't he?
I think he just retired.
He's retired.
So
at the end of this season or last season?
I think this past season.
Past season.
Okay.
And the Flames.
Penguins.
Hey. I think I tried to get him to sign. I think he may have actually signed that card for me.
Nice.
Oh, nice, Blake.
Dan Strom.
Ooh, current NBA.
Oh, hi, Blake.
There's a few. I've seen Larry Markkinen has been signing a lot lately.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've tried him before and nothing. Interesting.
And sending through the Pacers, you can get Halliburton and Miles Turner.
Yeah, and actually through the Pistons, since they're doing the pre-signs now.
Yeah, nice.
I want to get this one signed. Mario Ferrero. Had to figure out what team he's playing on, but because I've signed out to Chris, I have Ray. So
Is he related to Ray?
Yes, he is.
That's what I
He's
thought.
his son.
I was going to say, I think it's his kid.
Nice.
And Chris is his brother. Richard
Okay.
Plank. Zach Priest.
He used to be a really good signer.
Yeah, I
You
know.
say, yeah.
Yeah, I caught
Tyler
him.
Seguin.
There we go. Go Stars.
I keep trying the stars. I keep getting skunked by him though.
Eric Robertson.
Haskinen signed for me.
Nice.
Alex Duplat. Craig Smith.
And since that was a Bruins, I mean, I've heard. I mean, we can confirm that Swayman is a good signer. I've also heard that Olmark is a good signer.
I've heard
Oh,
this.
here's one for Slapnuts.
Laffy, let's go.
You can't call him Laffy anymore. He's really playing well this year, especially.
He
in
is
the
playing
playoffs.
good.
Yeah,
I think he has like 7 goals in the playoffs.
yeah.
Did
He
you
actually
see
started playing.
that one goal a couple of games ago?
I'm sure I saw it, but which one?
The breakaway goal?
May have.
Yeah, I definitely saw it.
Yeah.
Took forever, but Hornquist signed for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Same regard. And we do have a young gun.
Let's go, young gun. Anybody good? Not that I'd know.
Not that I would know either. Wyatt Canlock.
Wyatt Kalanook. I'd never heard of him.
What's his name?
Wyatt Kalanook, it looked like.
Wyatt
Yeah.
Kalanook. Never
Yeah,
heard
you
of
got
him.
me.
Never heard of him. Well, I was hoping for a Dazzler. Didn't get a Dazzler.
Aren't we all? Well, but still, there was a couple guys that actually used to be decent signers.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try Olmark come next season.
I would try him this offseason. I mean,
And speaking of off season, apparently Aiden O'Connell for the Raiders has been signing like a storm lately off season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've seen probably 6 or 7 of his coming back from the care of the Raiders.
Interesting.
Cool.
Hey, you know what? He played okay last year. But sorry, John. So what'd you get in? Or do you want to what do you want to
Okay, I'll start with Old Man Gaming sent me something.
do? OMG always sends some good stuff.
And he did tell me one thing that's in here. And I had to check it out on YouTube.
Hey, Barry.
And hey, Barry. And I still don't know what it is after checking it out on YouTube.
Nice.
Is it a Tesla?
No.
It's yellow.
Gotta love the Coke Bears.
Oh yeah. It's probably a slot machine you put in there.
No, it's Skibidi toilet.
What?
Oh,
That's a crazy looking card.
Skibbity toilet. Oh, that was some freaking. I've heard it. It was
It's a
like some
YouTube
meme.
thing.
It's a super short rare or whatever.
Yeah, it's
SSR.
Yep.
it's a super short, but that's okay. Of all the things I expected to see tonight, that didn't make the radar.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Toilet, ladies and
That is a
gentlemen.
weird looking card. I'm going to have nightmares.
Jason Robinson.
A little bit.
Let's go.
We have Simon Everson. We have this guy, whoever he is.
Look at that. We summoned OMG.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, hey there. Summon the master.
Yeah, that Wayne Gretzky. I heard he played hockey for a little bit.
Yeah,
He
he's
might be
okay.
good someday.
Yeah, one day. That guy, he's had a couple of moments.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'll ignore him until the playoffs are over.
Exactly.
And here's the hit of the night. Checklist.
Checklist. Let's go.
Who doesn't like checklists?
Right?
Come on.
That's what we were.
I love them.
I love checklists.
The 75 one that I was commenting on your video.
Yes.
Those were some of my favorite checklists. Hey, RJ.
Hey, RJ.
Hey, RJ.
Oh my.
So you want to open up some of your
Yeah, let's see. I got nine potentials, but 2 RTSs. The first one, it was Rick Aguilera. I found a P.O. box address, but it bounced back. Apparently, he doesn't live at this P.O. box anymore in Rancho Santa Fe. And then Mel Counts from the 60 or 64 Olympic basketball team. Tried that address, swing and a miss there. But let's see, coming back. First one is mushed up envelope out of Jacksonville. Come on, somebody good. And it's Steve Spurrier. Holy crap.
That's not bad. I'd take that. With the 74. That's nice.
Yeah, I got that card off Adam. Like, I did not expect him to sign at all.
Hey, that's good.
All right, let's go, Steve Spurrier.
Good.
And then I'll put all
good
the
coach.
Yeah, real good coach. And this one, Cincinnati. Oh, please let it be. Please let it be who I want it to be. It's not.
It's not.
No, it's not. But it's baseball. Ron Oster. Was it Oster? Esther?
Oster. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. It looks nice.
Yeah, on the 88.
Yep.
Take it. All right, 2 for 2.
Good point, Barry. Spurrier was a Heisman Trophy winner.
That's right, he was. And the first quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That he was, yeah.
During that sad 0-14 season. All right. Number 3, this is what I told John. It's coming back out of I don't know where because it didn't have a postmark, but well, it was to Alfred Molina.
Oh, nice.
But okay. On the back, he wrote a note. I am afraid I do not sign merchandise, but then he signed.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a win. That's a win.
So if you're going Alfred Molina, send a note card or something.
Okay.
But that's awesome. I'm a big fan of him. Celebrities have been good this month.
Yeah, I saw some nice ones.
Let's see. Number 4 out of San Bernardino, California. Another baseball. We got Gary Templeton.
Oh, nice.
Nice player.
Yeah. Good looking.
I was
Good
looking at a highlight card from the 1980 set, and he was the first person to get 100 hits from both sides of the plate.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Never knew that.
I love random statistics like that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been done since then, but
Right.
there's only one first, you know?
Oh, exactly. And then number 5 out of Orlando, another baseball, Manny Trio.
Nice.
Great signer.
Yeah, real good. Oh, wasn't somebody asking for Phillies something earlier?
There you go.
Yeah, there's a Philly game.
Oh, there you go.
RJ Flex.
We got that's right, RJ, the Phillies return. All right, number 6, almost done, Sacramento. Man, we're doing good. It was a good week.
It was.
And Bill Cartwright.
Nice.
Okay.
Finally found an address for him. It took forever. I tried 3 different ones, and they all just turned out to be nothing.
I bought his autograph on the Autograph Den on eBay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because it was like with Jay Humphreys, it's like he just doesn't sign much.
Not anymore.
And then Nashville for number 7. Oh, we got hockey.
Ooh, hockey.
Ryan O'Reilly.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
I think he may have been. I think he may be retired now.
Cartwright
Yep, there it
shooting
is.
free
RJ.
throws.
RJ got it.
Not as exciting as Chris Dudley, but still right up there.
Number 8 out of Portland, Oregon. No idea. I send it all over. All right, football. Old Saints tackle, Stan Brock. On the 90 Pro set, which I absolutely love.
Nice.
And last one from Los Angeles, which is Spanish for the Angeles. We have, this one actually came back earlier today. Oh, there you go, another football. Dennis Smith, the old Bronco.
Oh, nice. I love that Pro set to get signed.
Yeah, especially the old Pro Bowl one. All right, so that was a heck of a week. Friggin' Steve Spurrier, who knew?
Who would have guessed it?
A lot of personalization in this.
Yeah,
this group.
a lot, and it's like I always ask, because to me it shows it's like, look, I don't want to sell it, I don't want to do anything, I kind of want to keep it.
And I did miss something of Old Man Gaming autograph.
Oh,
Who is that?
It looks like it's Max Pentecost.
Pentecost.
Can't pronounce his last name.
Yeah, Max Pentecost.
Yeah,
Pentecost.
that's it. Yeah.
Nice. Hey,
Nice.
bonus.
It's not that I missed it. I just put it down and I got.
Oh, it's one of those you put it down, made a note, and then forgot to follow the note.
I forgot to follow the note.
All the time. I make the mental note and then completely forget about it.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, who'd you end up with? You said you got a couple back.
Yeah, I already opened them, but I'll go ahead and share them with you.
Okay.
So
I'll give you the Sage.
I know you just sent off to this guy,
Yeah.
Juan Gonzalez. This was actually sent off July 27th, 2022.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And it came back on the 14th of May. So got Juan Gonzalez on the upper deck rookie.
Oh,
Nice.
The Donruss corrected version.
On the rated.
And then this right
Oh,
here.
that's nice.
That's a great looking card there.
And I also had a 91 Leaf in the return, but I gave it to a buddy at work. So this was a 4-card return.
Nice. Juan Gon has been signing like crazy lately.
Yeah, he has. I sent to him again because I didn't think that this one was coming back because it's been out since 22. So I sent him another group. So we'll see if that comes back.
Probably. Oh,
Next,
the goose.
I'm going to go with the dual sig on this. I got to send it off to Fingers now.
100%.
Oh, yeah. Fingers signed.
He is
15,
such a
15
gorgeous
per.
signature.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, and the way they sign it is they both sign it kind of at an angle, so it really looks symmetrical when they do it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And,
Rich doesn't look great without a mustache, so.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah. I
But
think that's why he signed over his face.
Yeah.
Fingers is actually a collector, and I know what's his name, the Sports Collector channel. He actually bought several of this card signed by both of them from Fingers himself.
Really?
Yeah, so
That would
I
be-
think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Dude, that would be awesome to buy that card from Raleigh Fingers.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, I know.
I'll get that out sometime this month.
Oh,
And
that's great. I love seeing the multi ones come back.
the last return, hockey return, Dave Keon.
Nice.
Great signer.
And I just love this set. Was a 68, 69, I think. And,
I don't think I've ever seen that set before. That's really nice looking.
yeah, I absolutely love the design of this. And I only had this one card for Dave Keon, so I sent him some index cards, and he was nice enough to sign them all.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
So,
RJ, I think so. He may have. Now that
yeah, well, I don't know about actually showing the visit, but I know he talked about it. But if he did, I need to go check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
And I do have a piece of mail from the autograph then, not a TTM return, but there are 19 autographs in here.
Oh, wow.
all right. Settle in,
So,
kids. Pour yourself a chair and pull up a drink.
This this came in probably about 2 hours ago, so
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Fancy.
get into this. Took about 2 weeks to get here. Nothing super big,
Well,
but value. for sure.
Yeah, maybe not big in value, but meaningful to you if you spent money on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. All right. So Hakeem Warwick on the top.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah, Roberto Hernandez on the back.
All right, let's see who we got.
Let's see.
Hakeem Warwick. Stan Smill.
Nice.
I actually sent that card out. That card.
Very cool. And then Richard Zednick.
Nice.
That's fantastic. I mean, I'm sure everybody remembers the injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't thought of that name in a while.
Yeah. And I don't know what's going on with this. It's like he just signed like Pete.
It looks like
O'Brien doesn't even look finished, but
yeah, it looks like Peter, and then he ran away.
Yeah, right. Steve Casper.
I love that set.
Oh yeah. Larry Parrish.
Nice.
Jason Spezza.
I have him.
Oh, that's
a little streaky right here, but that's okay.
Hey, Goody G.
Hey, Goody.
Hey, Goody.
Roberto Hernandez. Jordan Farmar.
Oh, God, it is Farmar.
Yeah.
Anthony Morrow.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Tanana.
Oh, yeah, I got
Great
him.
Signer. Yeah.
Great
signer.
And I just bought this because what is this?
Wow.
Like he just like.
Did he have a stroke while he was writing it?
I don't know. What?
I've never seen his autograph, so I don't have anything to compare it
to.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Like, what is this? But I love it.
It is.
Got Dave Gagne.
Nice. I hear he's signing.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got him.
We got Russ Courtnall.
Nice.
Eric Hinsky with the Blue Jays.
Yep.
Got Jay Howell.
The 86.
Yep.
Got Roberto Hernandez, the winner.
Nice.
And another Roberto Hernandez. So I ended up with 3 Roberto Hernandez. He was a really good closer for a while.
And to answer RJ, I just looked it up. No, they were not related. Lance and Larry.
And I do have a few other index card autographs that I'd like to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let me just do a pack opening, and then I'll come back to you, okay?
Yeah, perfect. All right.
So I'm going to open up my second pack. This one is Series 2. The other one was Series 1, 2020, 21, 22.
Come on, Dazzler.
Of course, it's going to be a pain in the butt.
Why not?
Oh, doesn't that mean that there's something good in it?
That's what they say. Maybe. Who knows?
Let's go, Dazzler.
Come on, Dazzler. There's something. Or at least somebody that actually signed. Pull a Marc-Andre Fleury. He signs, but it takes forever.
I tried him 3 times, and I haven't got anything.
I've tried him once.
Mike
Nothing.
Smith. I think it's a base pack.
Oh, lovely. Even in those, Upper Deck screws people over.
Yeah. Kevin Rooney. I'm just keeping an eye out for French variant.
Oui.
No, sorry, RJ.
Yeah, somebody, that's Christopher Tanev.
Lance and Larry Parrish were not related to each other.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, they were on the same staff for a little bit.
Matthew Bazzell. Matt Murray.
Ugh.
Yeah.
He tanked near the end of his Penguins career.
Joe Pavelski.
Yeah, that guy. Let's go.
Here's a good one. Jonathan Crick,
There we go.
Nice.
Eli Sokin,
I gotta try him. May as well.
Texture. I'm sending to Nino. That's another card that I can send out. Oliver.
Oh, Bjorkstrand. I think
Yeah.
I may have gotten him. I can't remember.
Mark Gennaro. Brandon Carlio.
Why have I
Another
never heard of, like,
checklist.
there we go.
But it's a nice one. Nathan McKinnon and Leon Drysdale.
That's not a bad checklist. Hey, Aaron.
Or high sports cards and things.
Hey, Aaron.
Matt Dembler.
Shout out Julie Farnham. We're contractually obligated to be a Minnesota player.
Sam Gainer.
Right.
Exactly. Robin Lear. Kirby Doc. Brady. This guy again.
I've tried him twice, but nothing.
Kevin. And then our
Check.
last one is Matt. Duchesne.
Matt Duchesne. That's weird. I never got Draisaitl. I did get McDavid.
Really?
Yeah. That had to have been a 1 in a million shot.
Kind of like when you got Crosby.
Yeah, kind of like when I got Crosby.
Another crazy one. Wow.
That just shows goes to show you friggin' never know what kind of a day you're gonna catch somebody on.
Yep. Okay, I'll give you the center stage again, Tony, so you can do the rest of yours.
Okay. Well, first, let me tell you who I sent off to. I
Sure.
sent 7 TTMs out on the 27th. I think all of them are Hall of Fame. No, there's one that's not a Hall of Famer. Lenny Wilkins is sent to him.
Oh, okay.
Paul
Yes.
Coffey. Joe
I'm
Mullen.
curious Coffee comes back.
He's been signing a lot lately, so I said, why not? You know,
Yeah, I tried them.
Joe Mullen,
Nice.
Tony LaRussa. It's my second. He signed. I sent him 2 cards. He signed one the last time, so I'm sending the other one this time. Bernie Federko. I have one out to him. It's been out for over a year. Hasn't come back, but he's been signing for other people, so taking another shot. Robert Parrish, Ron Guidry, and Bob Lilly.
Nice.
Oh, Mr. Cowboy.
Yeah, I've sent to him before. He signed 3 cards, and I have one other card that I want to send to him. I actually wanted to pick up 2 others so I could send out another 3-card request, but never got around to doing it. And with as slow as the ComC has been lately, I just said, I'm just going to send it out. Why not? So
Yeah. He's a legend in many senses of the word.
yeah, and it looked like for a little bit he stopped signing for a while. And so it looks like he's signing again. And so I was like, I'm not going to miss this chance. So I'll just send this one.
I may have to look into that, see if I have anything of them.
All right. But these are all index cards I purchased online. These didn't come from the autograph den. I'm not sure who these came from, but all of them notable players. I think all of them are baseball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Preacher Rowe. Fantastic pitcher for the Dodgers.
Yep.
Harvey Haddix. Mostly.
I know that name very, very well.
Mostly known for having a 12-inning perfect game and losing in the 13th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and because he lost the game, they did not credit him with a perfect game.
No, they wouldn't.
No, they didn't. But 12 innings of perfect baseball. I mean, you got to be kidding me.
I believe they lost 1-0. It was against the Braves, and the only reason they lost 1-0 was because Hank Aaron passed somebody on the bases.
Yes, I was reading
wow.
about that.
Lost
Yeah,
3-0.
yeah. Next, we have Bullet Bob Turley, former Cy Young Award winner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next, we have former MVP Al Rosen.
Okay.
Now I need to see if I can look and find some Harvey Hannick stuff.
All right, John, you're going to appreciate this one. How about Joe Carter?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Mr. Joe. That's a nice one.
And this is actually an actual photograph that somebody took. You can see.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's like the old developing
Yeah.
marks.
Yeah. And so this is probably like a 1-of-1 original photograph, which is
Looks like
fantastic. Signed by Joe Carter. So really
That
happy to get this.
Oh man, that is a big one.
Of course, he's
That is
one
big.
of 2 players to end the World Series on a home run, the other being Mazeroski.
Mr.
Yeah.
Mans.
Yeah, another great signer.
Yeah, of course you would say that, RJ.
Next, we have Billy Pierce, a very, very underrated pitcher. Played for the White Sox in the 50s, early 60s, and I think he played for the Giants at the end of his career. But just an amazing, amazing pitcher. I think he was a 7-time All-Star, and he had a fierce rivalry with Whitey Ford. And I really like collecting his cards, so I was really happy to pick up his autograph. From what I understand, he was a great autograph for a long time.
Well, it's a slick looking signature.
Yeah, it's really nice. All right, so these last 3 have a little bit of a story to them. So first, we'll go with Happy Chandler. He was the 2nd commissioner of Major League Baseball after Kennesaw Mountain Landis.
Nice.
And he was an individual that was very helpful in the integration of Major League Baseball, because him being the commissioner. All right, let me go ahead and set up the story. So a week before Happy Chandler was announced as the commissioner of baseball, Branch Rickey signed Jackie Robinson to a minor league contract to play in Montreal. And a year later, Branch Rickey, promoted him up to the big ball club. And apparently there was like a secret meeting or something like that Ford Frick had, where the 16 owners were there and Happy Chandler. And 15 of the 16 owners, the only one being Branch Rickey, said that it would be detrimental to Major League Baseball if they integrated. And even with that, Happy Chandler still allowed the contract to be fulfilled and helped to break the color barrier. So,
And the rest, as they say, is history.
Is history.
Yeah.
Now, sadly, and I didn't know about this when I actually bought the autograph, and it sort of changed a little bit of how I feel about the guy, but still, he's very important as far as Jackie Robinson's story is concerned. But in the 80s, he said some racist remarks that could have, done away with all the good that he did helping to integrate baseball. And so, not the biggest fan of what he had said. And then he tried to correct what he said, and he buried himself even further. So, but still, again, really happy to get this autograph, because I mean, it's not like I can afford a Jackie Robinson autograph or a Branch Rickey autograph. So
Yeah, right.
Right. And honestly, as to the history of the game of baseball, he's right up there regardless of anything.
yeah, and he did help create the baseball player pension fund. So he's noted for that, but he only served his one term, and then he was replaced by Ford Frick. There were a lot of people that didn't think he did a very good job as commissioner. So, but still, he made a lasting important decision.
Oh, huge decision.
Yeah, by not vetoing that contract, and so for that he's part of baseball history. All right. So next, this is kind of an interesting story, because I had actually been bidding on an index card of this individual, and I ended up getting sniped at the end. And I bid it 2 seconds, and then somebody sniped me after 2 seconds. So it's like, wow.
God, that's some low latency right there.
Right. And so the next day, the seller was like, "Hey, if you're still interested in this autograph, I've got another one. It's not exactly the same as the one you were bidding on, but it's similar. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And so he actually sent me, the link to the auction, and it was at the price that I bid at. So it was, less than the winning bid. It was literally what I was willing to spend. And so I was really happy about that. And I was even more happy that this one came with an inscription, because the one I was bidding on was just the autograph. How about Johnny Vandermeer?
Wow.
Nice.
And Johnny Vandermeer is the only player in Major League Baseball history to pitch back-to-back no-hitters. And that's what those two dates are. June 11th, 1938, and June 15th, 1938.
That's incredible.
So I was like, whoa, to get the inscription of his two no-hitters. I mean, wow. And so I was really excited to get this.
That's something right there.
Yeah. And his cards aren't that expensive. I mean, you can get his cards, $20, $30, $40, sometimes even cheaper. So I'm definitely going to get a Johnny Vandermeer card at some point, but really happy to get his autograph in the collection.
Yeah.
And so this last one, there's a little bit of a story to this. I actually have an autograph and a card. There's two different players. And so first we have the autograph. This is Bill Jurgis. And next we have a card of Eddie Waitkiss. And these two individuals are believed to have been part of the inspiration for Roy Hobbs in the movie, or even the book, The Natural.
Okay.
And so both of these individuals were shot. One was like a jealous girlfriend, and the other one was like a call girl or something like that. Both of them survived, but the story of both of these players being shot is believed to have played a part in Roy Hobbs being shot in the movie The Natural. So really cool to kind of get his autograph. It's much more affordable than I was expecting. Waitkiss died a long time ago, so his autograph's a little harder to get, but I'd like to get his autograph at some point. And I would now like to get a Bill Jurgis card. I mean, he was playing in the 30s and stuff, so yeah, there you go. Waitkiss got shot by an obsessed fan. Yeah. But still really happy to get both of these.
That's cool.
Yeah. Thanks for correcting me, RJ. I actually said that in my video today, but yeah. So that's what I have to show.
Okay.
Aside from that, I actually did what I did a couple of episodes ago, and I put together, not necessarily a top 10, but 10 players that are signing for the 4 major sports and then other sports and non-sports.
Okay, we'll do that after I show what I got last month.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't done that yet.
All right.
Going to save that one for last. Rod Longray. Got a couple of his back.
Nice. Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah. I have a hard time pronouncing his last name. Clint Malarchuk. Malarchuk.
Thanks, Barry.
Brian Bradley. And all these I've had before. Success with before. But I decided to send back to them.
Every now and then it's good to send back to a sure thing.
Wendell Young.
King of the Rings, baby.
Yep. Look at those pads, though, in the 90s.
I know. God, it was a better time back then.
Oh, yeah. Wendell Young again.
God, he looks weird in that uniform.
Nikolai Bereshevsky, which is a personal favorite of mine. Messy handwriting, but still.
Better than mine.
I love this card. It came from Card Wolf. So
Nothing compared to that Travis Outlaw.
No, God. That was... Come on, man.
Next to Blue Edwards' little scribble.
Vinny DeRoos.
It's probably the worst I've ever seen.
Although, look at Peter Dinklage's signature one time.
I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to
It
check
looked
it
like
out.
he sneezed.
Damn Poos. I like that. especially on the flare. It turned out better than I expected.
Yeah.
What, the flare? This
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, because those
Yeah,
are
I know.
really
I just wanted
glossy
to
and
try it
thick.
out, and hey, it worked.
Did you dryer sheet that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Rob Ramage. And this one, I was so happy to get back. Rob Blake
Yes.
from the 90 rookie.
I have 3 of those floating in the ether. I've sent to Rob Blake since then, and it's already come back. And that one with the 3 score rookies is still floating around. Who knows?
Ooh, that's an interesting idea. A worst autograph competition. I've got some contenders.
Oh, I've got a few.
Like I know Frank Langella, the actor. I sent to him on Broadway.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all he did he signed it FL. It's like it counts.
It counts. Yep.
I mean, to be fair, he was on Broadway. It's like I'll take it.
Dave Anderchuk has a messy handwriting.
The worst Skeletor ever.
That's. So you're thinking your favorite for the month probably is the Blake, right?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
I was
even over the Langway.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me,
I'm kind of torn. I mean, I got the Wade Boggs bag. I think the Stellan Skarsgård on the old Marvel Allure, just because I'm such a huge fan of him. Probably one of the biggest living Swedish actors right now, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
That and his 75,000 kids.
So if you want to do that list, Tony, you can go ahead.
Yeah. If we have time.
Oh, we have lots of time.
I kind of jumped in halfway through the stream last time, so I didn't have a chance to do this. And this might be helpful to somebody. So I was like, you know what? Why not? I got the time. So
yeah, exactly. We have time this time.
All right. So with hockey, and I literally just went down the list and was like, all right, Hall of Famer, I'm going to write them down. Hall of Famer, I'm going to write them down. The faster I got through 10, I moved on to the next one. But yeah, so these are at least for the sports, they're all Hall of Famers. Obviously like non-sport, not Hall of Famers, but there were definitely some notable names that aren't in the Hall of Fame that are worth checking out on the sports card forum as well. But with hockey, I wrote down Mark Howe. And so all of these players signed within the last month. So Mark Howe, Scotty Bowman, Ed Giacomin, Marty Brodeur, Bill Barber, Rob Blake, Frank Mahovlik, Bernie Federko. Of course, he hasn't signed my 2 yet.
Right.
Dave Keon, and Jerry Cheevers.
I could not. There's some names on there that I'm just kind of shocked by, like Cheevers.
Yeah, I've received a return from Cheevers.
I got to try him again. I tried him years ago.
It
went away too.
I should probably mention that some of these players do charge, and to check that out before you send anything off to them. With baseball especially, we got Ryan Sandberg, Bert Blyleven, Dennis Eckersley, Jim Palmer, Nolan Ryan, but he charges $75.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah. Carlton Fisk, Paul Molitor, Wade Boggs, Mike Musina, and Bud Selig.
I think all of them, with the exception of Selig, charge.
I think you're right.
Maybe Selig does too.
Yeah, they all do charge. Musina sent mine back. I didn't send any money. He sent them back. He didn't sign any.
Yeah. That's what happened to me. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I was like, oh, he charges. Like,
just $10 per. I mean, it's not that it's not worth it. I just, I prefer to get autographs for free.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
I mean, I'm not rich.
Yeah, who is?
Yeah. Don't need it that bad.
Right. With basketball, got Lenny Wilkins. I just sent to him recently. Gail Goodrich, Nancy Lieberman, Rod Thorne, Gino Auriemma, and he might still be a email request. Dick Vitale, Shaq. Some argue of whether that's him signing him or not, but put him on the list. Mike Krzyzewski, and I believe that's still an email request. Del Harris and Jim Calhoun. Quite a few coaches.
Jim Calhoun.
Yeah. With football, got Russ Grimm, Bob Greasy, Anthony Munoz, who I really want to send to,
Mm-hmm.
Harry Carson, Steve Largent, Kurt Warner, the quarterback,
Yeah.
Sonny Jurgensen, Charlie Joyner, Jan Stenerud, and Johnny Robinson.
Oh, a lot of the old timers.
Yeah.
And for other sports, I just kind of threw down some names that are notable. So we got Bob Orton Jr.,
Nice.
Kayla Harrison, Greg Louganis, Rod Laver, Pete Weber, Kurt Angle, Rick Steiner, Randy Couture, Parker Bone III, and Scott Hamilton. And non-sport, got Jim Parsons, Carol Burnett, Marv Albert, Jacqueline Bissett, Dan Quayle, Vanna White, Juliana Margulies, Michelle Phillips, which I was surprised to see, Barbara Feldon, and Tony Danza.
Tony Danza? Really?
Yeah.
Joe
Hi,
Schmidt.
Sydney.
And there were others like Kevin Bacon and Chevy Chase, and you never know with Chevy Chase whether it's legit or auto pen, but
Right. Kevin Bacon, I've always heard, is a surprisingly good signer for things.
yeah, he signed for me, and it's legit from what I've seen.
Yeah. Well, did you send out Travolta yet there, John?
No, I have not. I need some envelopes.
Oh, that's going to be a good one to get back.
Yeah. So now the ones I got back in the past week to open up. Start off with a return to sender, Pat Elenick. Not at that address anymore. And this is a weird one. Mine the point. But he took my address. They took the address off the back, returned to sender address, and put it in the front. So I'm thinking this is a return to sender.
Which is just
Interesting.
That
He's a good signer.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
And that's, of all the weird things I've encountered in this hobby, that's one I haven't yet come across.
No, me either. I
Yeah,
hope they're
it's a
signed.
return to
Is
sender.
it?
Bummer.
Yeah, not signed. I was hoping to get that card signed.
What a bummer.
Yeah,
Unless he moved, maybe.
yeah, that's what I think he did.
Very. I like Return to Sender by Elvis, but not the post office.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so here we go. Here's a couple good ones, hopefully. From Albany, New York.
Let's go. Down the road.
Nice, Barry. Joe Schmidt. That's a good one.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah.
And it's
I
a
got
good
it.
one. Kevin Deneen.
Oh, nice. I tried to win his autograph on the autograph den this week. I wasn't able to. That's fantastic.
Albany, I'm wondering, is he coaching down there?
I can't remember.
Because
I would have to check the address.
I'd be willing to bet he's probably coaching for the Albany AHL team, because otherwise, why in the hell would you live in Albany? I've been there.
Yeah. This one's from Toronto. And it's a good one. Another Hartford Whaler. Dave Babish.
Nice.
Oh, it's a Whalers week. Let's go.
Same set, too.
There we go. There's a
But
must.
he answered a question. And I asked what your favorite team was. And he said Boston was my favorite team when I was growing up. Only 6 teams when he
Right.
was growing up. So
Right.
Boston.
In the old days.
So that was nice that he even signed. He added that part to it.
That's always cool when they take the time to do that.
And this one's from North Texas.
Let's go, Texas.
Who could it be?
God bless the Republic of Texas, as they say.
Their
also
power
say,
grid
and this is
stinks,
true,
I'll tell you that.
I've never had a normal time in Texas, but I've always had fun.
And it's a good one. Jose Guzman.
Ooh.
Not Juan Guzman, but Jose Guzman.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, Jose. Juan.
He
I don't
wasn't a
know
bad
why he
pitcher.
did that.
That's a nice looking signature.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had a pretty good staff back then with Guzman and Kevin Brown and Bobby Witt. Underrated.
Actually, yeah.
Very underrated.
Right. And you were worried because you weren't getting much, and you're like, I'm not going to have anything for the stream. Look at the. It turned out all right.
I got lucky.
You're
You got more than I have.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're having fun. Get out of here.
That's all that matters.
Exactly. Oh, Trying to think.
So,
What's up, John?
I was just thinking,
Yeah, I'm thinking, which direction do I want to go this month? Like, I think with everything going on in the hobby, I may pull back from like actually trying like current baseball players.
yeah.
So it's like, where do I go from here? We have to get some golf cards.
That's what I've been thinking.
Golf.
I think
did
next
find
month I'm going to step aside from TTMs and go for a COMC order.
The ComC is so backed up. It took me
I
almost
know.
three months to get my order. So
Beg pardon, 3 months?
3 months. Wow.
It took 11 weeks for me to get an order of 32 cards.
Oh, that's just.
It's not acceptable.
crazy.
That's
It's
just
not.
wrong.
It's not acceptable. So I love ComC. It's probably more so than eBay, just
Yeah.
because I can kind of pick my spots in eBay, but as far as TTM fuel, there's no place better than ComC. I don't want to pay $1 plus shipping for an autograph.
Right. Exactly.
I just don't want to do it. So not having ComC, that's part of the reason why I've been buying some of these autographs from the autograph den, because it's like I have no other way to get cards.
Yeah.
Or I guess I can dig some of them out of my collection if I really wanted to go through boxes upon boxes of stuff.
But that's so much freaking work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
is. But I miss having ComC, but I refuse to wait 3 months for cards. that
is crazy.
No, it's the year 2024. This is not the Middle Ages.
No.
Yeah, and I understand that they're now doing the grading and stuff like that, and that's really where this sort of slowed down, because usually I was getting my orders 3 weeks, a month, sometimes sooner, and it's almost like they're forcing you to pay for that extra shipping so you can get it in a reasonable amount of time. So
Yeah, and that's not good.
No, I refuse to pay additional shipping to get it when I should have gotten it in the first place.
And I complained about it, and they gave me like a $5 off coupon, but it expires like June 3rd. And I'm like, you gave me like a month, until I find cards on ComC. No. So $5.99 is just fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna pay for extra. I rarely. If I buy a card that's $20 plus, I'll buy a top loader, but otherwise I don't even buy the top loaders.
Right.
I don't feel like paying 35 cents a top loader.
No, of course not.
Back to you're not. I mean, that's also true. I mean, what about trying to sell on there if it's taken that long on that?
That's another issue that I'm sure people are having a problem with.
I might actually take my money to Prestige.
Yeah. I mean, may as well.
I can do that.
So I got a question for y'all.
Sure.
Both of y'all regularly send one card. Is there a reason for that as opposed to sending 2, 3, 4, 5 cards?
Nope.
No, not really. I don't know. I used to send multiple cards, but then I was like, I'll just throw in one. And I figure because sometimes I only have like one or two, or if I only have two, I'll keep another one and wait a year just in case that one vanishes.
I got
Yeah, that's basically the same with me.
So there's a little bit of strategy to it, but there's
Yeah.
Teeny
not-
bit, but mainly it's like it just, if there is somebody I really like, I have sent like 2 or 3 in the past, but sometimes they just again vanish.
okay. Because I've even when I was younger, I've always sort of felt like 3 was the sweet spot. You're being a little bit greedy if you send more than that. But also, if I see that the player is willing to sign more than 3, I'll send more than 3.
Right. Yeah. If precedent has been set.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some where like, some returns like 8 out of 8. It's like, holy crap.
That's yeah. I have I've done that like once, and I think it was a NASCAR driver.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Like to me, that's just there were 2 occasions when I sent 3 things to people and it worked out. Wes Craven, I sent 3 pictures to, and he signed all 3 of them. And John Carpenter,
Ooh.
same thing. I sent 3 pictures and signed all 3 of them.
Does John Carpenter still sign?
Possibly, he might. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Like I was shocked that they came back in quick order too. I printed out just pictures of like some of the movies that I love. I got him to sign a Big Trouble in Little China picture. I had to.
Oh
yeah.
I freaking
one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies, I guess. I just it's so bad it's great.
That movie is so terrible it wraps around to being good. John, there you go. You want another 2K movie review? Review Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
Yeah.
please do it.
And if you've never seen it, all the better, because that movie is something special.
It is.
I have to look for it.
Oh.
It's kind of funny. When I was playing high school baseball, I was pitching at the time, and I had like just a rocket hit right back to the mound, and I snagged it, and then I turned around to my infield, and I was like, it's all in the reflexes. Straight quote from Big Trouble in Little China. I'm sure half of them had no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah, I love doing that. Like I'll bust out a movie quote, and people are like, "What?" Like, no, all right, you're that's unfortunate. But when I was like, you know what, I'm going to try. I'm like, screw it. I'm printing out a Big Trouble in Little China picture, and it was worth it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Definitely worth it. Well,
other than that, I usually just send the 1, maybe the 2.
yeah, I usually just send 1 or 2 because that's just what I have.
Okay, so it's not like a strategy like you feel like it's going to be more successful the less you send or anything like
No,
that.
I don't have that
Okay.
strategy. No.
Okay,
No.
all right. I was just curious because
I do know there are some people like that, though. Like Mel Brooks, I don't know if he still signs, but when he was signing, not only was he very particular about who he signed for, but if you sent like more than 2 things, he just sent everything back.
okay.
So some people are particular. It's just you have to kind of stumble upon them one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, generally if I see that they're only signing 1 per, I won't bother sending more than 1.
Yeah.
I do take a look at that, but
Like Cale McCarr, 1 per.
yeah, I sent him 2. He signed 1, but he sent the other back.
Yeah. Well, at least he sent it back. I know some people,
Yeah.
if it's 1 per, they keep the other one, which is fine.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with that either. I mean, I send stuff out that 95% of the time I'm like, okay, if this disappears, I'm good with that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like when I send it out, the most valuable thing in the whole thing is the stamp.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
I am about to, and this is hard to do, but I've got an Orlando Cepeda rookie that would probably be like a 3 or a 4 if it were graded, and I want to send that off to Cepeda with $15-20, whatever he's charging now, and get it signed.
Oh,
And I'm going to be nervous the entire time that's out.
Oh yeah.
that is such a gamble, but imagine the payoff.
Oh, I know.
High risk, high reward.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is some high risk, especially. And it's like normally you think like if a person charges, they're usually a sure thing. That's not always the case.
No, it's not.
Right. And you never know what's going to happen in the mail.
Right, and
Yeah.
you never know if the post, the mail carrier's got sticky fingers or not.
Well, not just that, but it might come back looking like, somebody wadded up a piece of paper to shoot in a, trash can.
Oh yeah, like the Wade Boggs one that came back. There was, the bottom like fifth of the envelope was missing.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, that Juan Gonzalez that I sent. The top part of the envelope was not sealed, but all four
Okay.
cards stayed within the envelope. I mean, do you believe that?
That's crazy.
It's like the sticky didn't work.
I've only had that happen. I've had that happen a couple times. The craziest one, it was coming back. Actually, it came back an old Swedish return. It came back from Sweden with the strip still on it. They just didn't take the strip off to stick it down.
Oh, okay.
That reminds me. I want to send to Bridget Bardot in Sweden.
Oh yeah, I gotta say. Hey, I mean, I've of all the countries I've sent to in Europe, I'd say probably Sweden is the most reliable.
That's good. That's good to know. Have you seen Bridget Bardot's signature? It's so unique.
Oh, it's strangely beautiful.
It is beautiful. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but it's beautiful.
When you look at it, it's like that's like you pause for a second, and then you're like, "Wow, that's something."
Yeah.
But I gotta find something to send to her.
Aaron, I saw that.
So for next stream, pick out your worst autograph, handwritten autograph. I want to do that, and we will show that, and I'll make a poll. Who has the worst one?
I like it.
I might have shown that in this stream with that outlaw.
That one.
You can't do that one. That one went automatically. But
that one was some, no, because
I'll try to find something else.
I went through and reorganized them, and I saw someone like, wow, I cannot believe like this signature.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I gotta. Somebody remind me. I'm gonna write a note, but somebody remind me like halfway through the month.
Yeah,
autograph.
Come like midpoint in June. I'll shoot you a message. Be like, hey, who'd you pick for your worst auto thing for the stream?
All right, there you go.
All right, so
I need you to shoot me a message about midway through the month and remind me to remind Tony.
Yeah, somebody shoot me a message to remind me.
Then I'll message you to
remind you to remind me.
We'll be here all night, folks.
Yes.
Tip your waitress.
Very well. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I sure did. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Zach, for coming on.
Well, thanks for
so until next time, keep on collecting.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.